It's day 478 of the war in Ukraine. Let's see some of the latest developments that took place during the last 24 hours on the battlefield. Most of the fighting during the last 24 hours has been concentrated on three fronts: on Bakhmut front, in the southern part of Velika Novosilka, and on Zaporizia front. In the northern part of the front line, the first clashes seem to have started in the area around Bilohorivka. As mentioned yesterday, Ukrainian sources indicated that the Russians are sending additional troops to this area and may be preparing to attack in the coming days. According to them, the situation is expected to become more challenging for their troops in the following days. On the other hand, this news is also confirmed by Russian sources who today published a video where it seems that their forces are attacking a small Ukrainian convoy and hit one of their armored vehicles using an anti-tank weapon. In Bakhmut front, fighting continues with high intensity in the areas north and northwest of Klishivka, but no territorial changes have been reported during the last hours. In the area of Velika Novosilka, Ukrainian forces continue their efforts to advance on both sides of the front. Today it was reported that Ukrainian soldiers have approached the Russian positions in the village of Putin. Sources from both sides reported heavy fighting and exchange of artillery fire between the two armies. It seems that the first attempt was repelled, but according to Russian sources, it seems that the Ukrainians are concentrating their forces in this area and may try again in the following hours or days. Meanwhile, the Ukrainian offensive continues to be active in the direction of Rivnopile and Urozhaina. In this part of the front, there are exchanges of artillery fire, and both armies are using kamikaze drones to damage the supply line of the opposing side. The forces of the 47th Brigade of the Ukrainian Artillery published a video where it seems that during the night they hit an ammunition depot of the Russian forces in the city of Staromlynivka, which is less than 8 kilometers south of the front line. Staromlynivka seems to be the next target for the Ukrainian offensive because, according to the latest news, it seems that the Ukrainian troops have opened another line of attack towards the village of Donetsk, where they have advanced about 200 meters. From this direction, they intend to reach Staromlynivka, which is also a key node of roads that the Russian forces are using to supply the front line in this part of the front. On the Zaporizia front, it is reported that Ukrainian forces have managed to take full control of the village of Lobkovo. After many days of fighting in bad weather and difficult terrain, it seems that the Russian forces have drawn towards the positions in the south of the front. Apparently, the Ukrainian forces tried earlier today to attack the Russian positions in Pyatkatki, but their attack was repulsed by the Russian forces. It is worth noting that in this part of the front, it seems that the Russian army is often using attack helicopters such as the Ka-52 helicopter to hit Ukrainian armored vehicles, thus slowing down the advance of Ukrainian troops along the front line. That's all for today's video. Please don't forget to support the channel by liking the video and subscribing. Also, for those who want to financially support the channel and get access to geolocated videos and more, you can visit my Patreon page. Thank you.